Hi guys! So as you can tell by my big blue eyes and this awesome clown outfit, today we're going to do a clown makeup inspired by Pennywise the Clown from the legendary author Stephen King's from his book and movie, It. If you haven't seen the movie It, I grew up on it as a child. It was oddly enough one of my very favorite movies. He transforms from a creepy regular clown, I wouldn't call him regular because he's very scary, to an evil one with sharp teeth and orangey yellow eyes. If you haven't seen the movie or read the book It by Stephen King, Pennywise the Clown is this creepy clown that steals children and causes havoc, and he's one of the scariest things ever, and he has this creepy voice played by the legendary actor Tim Curry, who's one of my favorites. This makeup is also going to be a lot more advanced than other makeups I've done, so let's see if we can turn into one of the most creepiest clowns that has ever lived. First, I'm going to clean off my face to make sure it's squeaky clean and that there's no residue because we're going to do a lot of makeup today, including a bald cap. Before this video, to prep my hair for a bald cap, I did a low ponytail or braid on my hair, and I'm just going to hairspray my hair, make sure all my baby hairs and bangs do not get caught up near my face or eyes, so that when I put a bald cap on, I won't glue it on top of my hair and rip it off later when in the removal process. Now we're just going to fit our head for a bald cap. This is just to see where we want to cut it at, and we're going to start cutting with some baby tiny scissors to leave an inch room for glue around your hairline and ears and neck. Now before we put some glue on our neck, I'm going to use Top Guard because I am allergic to Telesis and some medical grade glues just on my neck but not on my face, and this really helps to take it off easier in the removal process. And then I'm going to use Telesis to adhere the bald cap to my face. You could use Prozade instead because Telesis is very expensive. It's a medical grade glue, but it works so well, so that's what I'm using today. Making sure I'm getting that around my hairline and even on my neck because we don't need our ears to peek through. And it's more difficult to cut the bald cap and adhere them around your ears than it is to just glue it over your ears, I find. If you don't need your ears to show for a makeup, it could be a lot easier. Now with the red stipple sponge, I'm going to get some Prozade and stipple the edges of my bald cap to my skin. This is going to make it so that your bald cap doesn't show the line where it starts to the area where your skin connects to the bald cap. And then after that's completely dried and stippled on, you want to stipple on some liquid latex. With both of these layers of stippling, you want to make sure you do very thin layers that gradually do a texture into your skin and into the bald cap. It's going to look more like skin than an actual piece of plastic glued onto your head. You don't want to look like you just got your Ziploc baggie from your school lunch and put that on your scalp. You want it to look like you're really bald, girl. Like Eleven's status from Stranger Things almost, especially with your dark hair peeping through. If you have dark hair, it kind of looks like you have a buzz cut. And once your bald cap is adhered on, you're going to put some glue sticks on them eyebrows to make them disappear. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I like to do layers of glue stick from 3 to 4 layers, and in between those layers I put some powder down, but each layer has to completely dry before you put on the next. This is going to make it so your eyebrows are flat and that you can paint on them later. Like you had an accident with a razor blade. And once your eyebrows are completely dry and the edges of your bald cap, you're going to get a white cream paint. I just got my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in milk because it's very cheap. It works like this awesome pencil that you could sharpen and just paint and draw on your face. You want to make sure that the eye areas around your face are completely painted with this and around your nose. Any areas that may crease, you want to put cream paint on. It kind of looks like an albino butterfly formation on your face, and you're going to completely powder that down to make sure hopefully it won't crease. And once that is completely dried and powdered, we're going to go on to some aqua paint. This is Wolf Brothers aqua paint. It's a little more waxy than regular aqua face paints. And what I like about this is it gives a thicker consistency that will cover up your hairline on your bald cap. It has a lot more coverage than most aqua paints like Mayron or Paradise, but that means it is a little harder to take off, but it still comes off in a shower with some soap. Now doing a completely white face paint is so incredibly difficult. Just try your hardest, and you want to work very fast with face paints doing a whole face of white, because if it dries too fast and you do a stroke of paint over it, it could come off blotchy. But like I said, just try your best. This is incredibly difficult to do an even layer of completely white face paint. And as you can see, we're leaving our nose bare at the tip of it because we are going to paste on a red nose later. And once that is completely dried, it is time to paint our lips. I got a red lip pencil. This is just a cheap NYX red lip pencil, and did the outline of the mouth, which has some droopy corners of Pennywise the Clown. And then I'm going to get my favorite red lip that's great for cartoons and clowns. This is the Sephora 01 Matte Lip Cream in red. And I just fill in all of that because clowns need to look evil and sad and scary and dead inside all at the same time. And you even want to get a brush to do the corners of the mouth, to do the detail of the droopiness. And now it's time to move on to the brows. Yes, clowns have these Sharpied on eyebrows that are very pointed and evil and menacing. I just did the outline with a black eyeliner pencil. I tried to do it at first with some aqua paint, but it was smearing too much, so I decided to do some liquid eyeliner, which gave the best effect with clean lines to do these very sharp, pointed eyebrows that look very evil. Moving on to our eyes, you're going to use this liquid eyeliner to do these very creepy like dagger line marks on the bottom of Pennywise's eyes. The bottom eyelid has these lines that just make him even creepier for some reason. And then we're going to move on to a dark blue matte eyeshadow. And we're going to do this in triangle forms with a very thin eyeliner brush to get a precise triangle on the top eyelid. This is the Visart palette, which is too expensive. You can use cheaper brands. Even a drugstore eyeshadow will work, but you want something that's very pigmented, matte, and dark blue. Sticking with the detail of these eyes, I'm going to go in with a black kohl eyeliner pencil and darken in the waterline of my eyes and do a thick upper eyeliner effect. It's not going to be a winged eyeliner, it's just going to be very simple and smudged. But it makes his eyes stand out so much more and make it creepier. Now that your creepy Halloween face is painted on, we're going to put on a wig. I just got a regular red wig that was very short, and I cut it down the middle and pasted it onto my head. You can use Telesis or Prozaid to make sure that it's very much sticked on there. And I got this red bulbous clown nose online. I'll make sure to list everything down below, and I pasted that onto my actual nose. This nose is very big for my face. I wish it was smaller, but I have a very tiny nose, so it was hard to paste on. And I just gave Pennywise a haircut. This wig was so difficult to work with, and I really wanted to shape it more like Pennywise, and I teased it to death. And giving it a haircut, I think really helped. You could also contour his face with some cool tone powders to make it look more slim at the bottom because Tim Curry and Pennywise have a more bulbous head, meaning it's a lot larger than mine is at the top, and his chin goes down slimmer at the bottom. Don't forget to put on them white gloves to make it really look creepily clown-like. And once you're done with that, you're completely done with this makeup transformation of Pennywise the Clown from It. Posing in this and smiling just creeped me out so bad. That means you did a pretty good job. You could get some party balloons to make this very creepy and realistic, just like in the movie and Stephen King's novel It. So I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup. It was difficult, but well worth it. And we're not going to stop there. Pennywise also has another transformation with very creepy, sharp teeth and yellow and orange eyes that are very piercing. So I'm going to put in some fake teeth that are very sharp. This was so difficult to work with and very expensive, these teeth molds, but so creepy. They're a little too big for my mouth, but they give a piranha effect. That's awesome. And then I'm going to take out these blue contacts and put in some creepy orange, yellow ones, just like in the movie It. Now this, my friends, is scary. Make sure you get very mad and angry and scary and up that creep factor. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. You could bring the balloons back in and play with those and get really evil and mad. I would not suggest going outside in this clown costume with all the recent events of clowns that are terrible and scary. Because I don't want you guys to get harmed or have the police called on you. So there's that. But for Halloween's sake, of course, I had to do this creepy clown, and it's one of my favorite movies. But sadly, it is time to take this off and turn back into myself. I know you guys will love to see me as a clown every day, all day. I'm kidding. It scared me so bad. All the products I use in this video will be listed down below in the description box as always. I'm so glad I put down Top Guard before I put on my bald cap because it's so much easier to take off. That white paint was a little more difficult than regular aqua paints, like I said before, to take off. But you just use some baby wipes and makeup remover wipes and some makeup remover solution. Before you hop into the shower, also get some isopropyl myricate solution. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting this channel. If you guys would like to see more makeup transformations coming before Halloween and year-round practically, I always do these videos and love it. You can subscribe to this channel. Stick around because there's more creepiness to come and awesome cool things. And I love you all. See you soon. Time for me to shower. Bye.